Marshall's agency? No, we do not do evictions. We're an actors and writers agency. Where in the world have you been? 20th Century Fox has been calling all morning about that script of Ed's they can't find.
Yes, I took 5 calls. They want you to rush another right away. That Happy Hitman AIDS script is a hot topic right now.
Yes, the only thing hotter than gangster germ scripts are dumb scripts. And I think Ed has both bases covered.
Ed's a dumb genius, Jane. Who else would have thought of a vampire hitman in this age of AIDS?
But who's going to play that part, boss?
Go buy some teeth, Larry. This may be your big break.
I'll stick to being an agent, boss.
Ed's script, Marshall, where is it?
Oh, God, Jane, Ed is going to kill me. He went on vacation, and I told him I have plenty of scripts.
Well, don't you?
There's over 10,000 scripts there, but none of Ed's I can find. And I keep his in a special place, next to the herring in the refrigerator.
Have you looked on your desk?
There you go, slave driver. You expect me to find anything there?
This is why normal agencies have mail rooms.
Yes, but they all have normal employees.
It's got to be here somewhere. Here's one.
Oh, thank God, Jane. You may have saved my life. You know how Ed got his big break?
Wasn't he a famous house painter?
Close. He used to be a top tagger until they shot him in the knee with a BB gun for not paying his dues to the Taggers Benevolent Association.
So what?
So he got the union officers' addresses and tagged their houses.
So that's how he became a national hero and sold his first script.
Your house might be an improvement, boss, with some of Ed's artwork.
There, now that I can breathe easier, I think I like this desk better. You can have mine, Gumby.
Well, don't breathe easy too soon. Half the pages are unreadable or missing. Coffee stains, ketchup, and the rest, I think somebody ate hot fudge sundae off.
I saw you eating one yesterday,
You
boss.
snitch, Larry. Okay, I know it's my fault. Send it to the laundry with the money.
Don't have those backers anymore.
See, I knew it was a mistake when you made me get an honest backer.
They picked the perfect way to make money disappear. Are you aware you owe me 2 months' salary and 3 months overtime?
Hey, as long as I owe you, you'll never be broke.
Mr. MacPherson, what a surprise catching you in.
I'm a little surprised to be here early myself, Susie. Are you still starring in As the World Stutters?
Yes, but the show's being canceled next week. Can you get me another show?
Sure. Larry, see that you find Susie another show. There's a lot of new lesbian shows. See if stuttering is acceptable behavior.
But Mr.
I knew you'd be excited, Susie. Call us next week and wear a bib to the interviews.
But there goes another valuable client.
Don't worry, she's got about as much chance of getting another gig as I have of getting cast as Rhett Butler in a remake of Gone with the Wind.
It depends on which wind the movie is about.
I can't wait until our new backer, Dr. Golden, gets here with my check. I'm going to have lunch for the rest of the day.
Like you need it with that waist.
Oh, I can't wait to escape this haven for 21st century penis envy.
You try to sneak off and leave me with all the casting for this agency, and you won't have to worry about penis envy when I get through.
Ah, calm down, Jane. You know, I care about Susie, Larry. I stutter myself sometimes. Let me see those casting sheets. Aha! Here's one that's perfect for you and Jane. They're doing a commercial for safe sex starring Tarzan and Jane skydiving, sharing a giant condom for a parachute.
I
quit.
Now, wait a minute. You can't quit. I owe you both 3 months' salary. Larry, you take all the calls while Jane and I do the casting sheets.
But all the calls are for you.
Well, there you go. You help Jane. I'm glad you understand me, Larry.
No, I understand you perfectly. That's why I have the paramedic standing by with a straitjacket.
You know, you are my favorite agent, Larry, even if you are my only agent. And I love you too, Jane. The three of us are the perfect business menage a trois.
This is too much. Maybe we'd better call 911, Larry, and report him for sexual harassment before this gets any thicker.
It's for you, boss. It's Phil over at 20th Century Fox.
Phil, old buddy, how are you? We don't have a copy of that script, Phil. Somebody used Ed's script as a footmat. We have two, but they both look the same.
Is he out of his mind talking to 20 like that?
You'll double the offer, Phil? What a negotiator I am.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, Jane.
I think the word is absurd, Larry.
That's what I meant.
He could at least get to work on time, Larry, when we are auditioning animals. I had to babysit an orangutan so long before Marshall got here yesterday, he began to sexually harass me. And I want to tell you, the way he was hung, I hesitated a good 30 seconds before I called my lawyer.
You have all the luck, Jane.
Why doesn't he become a preacher with all that hot air about love?
Religion has enough contradictions already.
Larry, where's Ed?
South America.
Why doesn't somebody tell me what's going on here? I am not playing hard to get, Phil.
We have his itinerary and a satellite phone number right here. Somebody wake him up.
It's called negotiating, Jane. Calm down.
Make a big enough offer and I'll get Ed back to town even if I have to lead a safari to do it. And I hate snakes even worse than starving actors.
Did you read the contract he signed with Dr. Golden?
No, but Marshall assured me that he took that 99-year-old health nut to the cleaners. Spiritually speaking, of course, I mean, this is a noble cause for Dr. Golden, no matter what the sacrifice.
Maybe we should order him a coffin.
I do not put tracking devices on my artists, Phil. They are not criminals. Well, maybe a few are, like Ed. Phil, if you want Ed to paint graffiti on the Statue of Liberty to promote this project, I wash my hands of it. An extra meal? Maybe we can talk about it over a power lunch sometime.
You know what that dirty old health nut is up to? He's going to have all the casting couches in the offices monitored by closed-circuit TV supervised by himself. I may never be able to flirt again.
This is just unsophisticated contract language, Jane.
And some of these actors are cute.
Don't worry, Jane. Between our interest and Marshall's interest, we own the majority of the stock. Do you have my permission to flirt? Let him play with himself all day long if he pays our salaries.
It says here that Dr. Golden owns 51% and Marshall owns 49%. Nothing about us owning anything. Golden's the real boss now. Do you realize that?
You know, I knew Marshall couldn't add 2 and 2 and have it come out to 4, but this is at my expense and I won't stand for it.
And we just got rid of that laundromat.
If he puts a camera on me, he'll be looking at the moon.
What's the bottom line, Phil? 1 mil? $1 million. $1 million, you bet we'll take it. As soon as I check with my client, thank you, Phil, I'm off to the tropics on the first flight. We're in the money. We're in the money. Ed's script is sold for $1 million American money as soon as we have his approval. Get Ed on the phone. Get Ed on the phone. I gotta tell him the good news.
He's in the Galapagos Islands, betting on the turtle races.
Turtle races? I don't care if it's snail races. Get him on the phone. Find him now.
Right away, boss. By the way, here's your copy of the contract you signed with Golden. Should I file it?
No, I haven't had time to look at it yet.
You mean you haven't read it?
You mean you haven't read it?
No, we discussed all the details. Signing was just a formality.
Read it.
Read it.
Hello, everybody. Hot at work, I see. Have we any problems today? Come right this way, gentlemen.
What's going on, Doc? We didn't discuss anything about decorating. And what are the TV cameras for? Are we setting up a studio?
Marshall, don't you read your contracts? We are going to completely redecorate these offices.
Wait, stop now. Contract or no contract, I choose the furniture in my offices.
Not anymore. It says here, no more bar, no more fridge, and you'll be here at your new fingerprint face scanner punch-in desk at 8 a.m. sharp after eating your oat bran and running 5 miles.
I thought communism was dead.
It is, but it's been replaced by fascism.
Move all that stuff into the back office. Set up the wheatgrass machine, the water ionizer, the juice extractor, my examining table, and find a sunny spot for the wheatgrass. We are going to have the healthiest actors in America. Get rid of the booze.